So today, on this freezing cold day, we're going to talk about histamine intolerance and what sort of symptoms are involved, okay, and how we can actually help ourselves when it comes to histamine reactions. Okay, so for those of you who don't know me, my name is Belinda, and I actually help people who have had, fatigue problems, energy issues, hormonal imbalances, autoimmune problems, thyroid issues, and so much more, get back onto the road to recovery with ease. Okay, so if you're joining us live today, just say hello. I see Cindy's on right now. And if you're catching this on the replay, then just say replay down below. Now, I'm going to give you a breakdown of what actually histamines are. Histamines are actually the hormone of alert, okay? So they are actually looking out for things that you may come into contact with that your body is not ready for or can't clear, okay? And that's what they're actually looking for. They're looking for problems in your foods that you're taking in, supplements that we eat, just general things in the environment that our body may not be ready to deal with. And that can cause certain symptoms, okay? So symptoms of histamine intolerances can be as simple as things like having a headache, a migraine. We all seem to understand that it can be related to feeling pretty crappy when it comes to sinus stuffiness. It can cause diarrhea, okay? It can cause asthma. Heart palpitations are actually a symptom of histamine intolerances, and obviously the red itchy skin, okay, hives, vertigo, and even low blood pressure. Pretty crazy, right? So what actually causes it? Quite often it's generally because we have had gut issues in the past, and this causes us to be low in an enzyme called histaminase, okay, or diamine oxidase is what it's also known as. And this is basically an enzyme that breaks down histamines in the body. Okay, so I want you to imagine that you have a bucket, a bucket. And this is your bucket of histamines, okay? Because we naturally have histamines in our body. Everyone does, okay? So it's not something new to us. But what we want to do is make sure that we have enough histaminase to break down the histamines that come into the body on a daily basis, okay? Whether it be from foods or supplements or, general things in the environment, be pollen in the air, it's a bit windy and cold right now, so there's a lot of stuff being stirred up. So we want to make sure that we actually are creating enough histaminase to break down those histamines, okay, so that we can actually keep it in control. Because if the bucket starts to overflow, right, so say we have been eating certain foods that our bodies aren't used to. Maybe we're eating more fermented foods than usual, or maybe more cured meats. Alcohol is high in histamines. Chocolate, canned foods. Maybe we're eating more on a certain day and our bucket becomes overfull and it overflows, and then we don't have enough histaminase to break down those enzymes. Well, that's when we actually get reactions, okay? So is this making sense? When we are changing things, this is my point, when we are actually changing things in our diet and lifestyle, okay, it's important to do it slowly, because sometimes we actually need some of these things, like vitamin C, a whole food vitamin C has a lot of histamines in it, and when our body is not used to it, it can create a reaction because it can overflow and flood our bucket. Okay, so when we're changing things in our diet or lifestyle, even for the better, we can actually have reactions, and we need to take it step by step and take it slowly and go, oh, okay, this is not a bad thing. This is just because my bucket is overflowing and I need to take a step back and do things a bit slower. Okay, so hopefully that's making sense to everyone. If you have suffered with histamine reactions, let us know what your main symptom is when it comes to histamine reactions. I know my little girl the other day was wearing a new outfit and it must have had a coating on it, and she got a terrible histamine reaction from new clothes, okay? Just on her skin, she had itchy skin. But I know that some people get, headaches or sinus pain. So let us know what you have experienced when it comes to histamine intolerance. Okay, have a good day.